Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I just wanted to give a quick update to the Vaal Temple project which I'm doing. I'm running 100 Vaal Temple maps and we're seeing how much money we can make. Currently I have done 50 maps, actually 51 maps if I'm being honest, and so far it's pretty damn good. We started with 50 chaos to our name, which we bought 5 Vaal Temple maps with, and since then we have sustained ourselves the entire way. The strategy is really simple. It's put a Vaal Temple map in your map device and click go. I'm not doing sextants, I'm not doing scarabs, I'm not doing anything like that. Put the map in and run. So far our average has ended up being just over 100 chaos orbs per map profit, which is way above what my expectations were, and I'm gotta say I'm pretty happy with that. One thing I will say is that the items have been pretty slow to sell. I've only sold 3 items which have been worth more than 1 divine, and you know, I've been logged into the game for close to 4 days out of the 8 days that the league has been up. This strategy will scale with how long you can stay logged in, because the items are so strange and obscure. You need a particular buyer to buy your items because there's not a huge market for it. If you only have a couple hours a week to play, this strategy will not be for you. However, if you can stay logged in over the weekend, or even if you work from home, then the strategy will work a lot better for you. My problem might be that I'm pricing the items too high. The plan was to start them off at 5 divines and then just drop it by 1 divine per day, which I have been doing, but yeah, haven't sold a whole lot. The best item I sold was worth 5 divines, which was pretty nice, and I think I might have sold it a bit too cheap because it did go pretty quick, and I even asked the guy, you know, why he bought it, and he said it was the best in slot item for his Blade Vortex build. So I think could have got a little bit more for that. I did sell another item for 2 divines and another item for 1.5 divines, but other than that, it's mostly been 10 to 20 chaos trades. I would have done over 100 10 chaos trades, maybe even more, like 150, like just like level 21 gems and 23 quality gems, stuff like that. A lot of 6 links as well. One thing that surprised me is how well the maps sell. I did get a full tab of tropical island maps which I favorited, and I sold them pretty quick at 4 chaos a pop, even the corrupted ones as well. So I sold the whole lot for 1.5 divines in 1 trade. I'm trying Jungle Valley now and we'll see how that one goes. I've also just put on singular focus on my Atlas tree here, and if you're curious, this is what the Atlas tree currently looks like. Singular focus will give you 200% more chance for a map to drop to be your favorite map, but all other maps turn into a random currency. So hoping the Jungle Valley maps pop out a lot quicker because they're about 5 chaos a pop. I've got about 50 Jungle Valley maps in the last 15 Vaal Temples that I've run, so it's pretty good. You get like 3 per map, an extra 15 chaos per map for free. I also put on these Delirium notes to give me a better chance of Delirium. When I started I was running the heist blueprints, those ones, and these ones up here, but they weren't giving me anything. So I put these Delirium ones on here and these ones here for more Delirium orbs and some more cluster jewels. And I actually got really lucky. I got a mana reservation one which sold for 4 divines. I got that really early on. I don't know if I'll get another one, but that's why I put it on there, and it just happened to work. The other thing which has been really good has been the harvest nodes up here, 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 and here. Over the last 51 maps, I've found about 30,000 life force. So I've got 13,000 there, 10,000 there, and 8,000 there. So around 30,000 life force, and I've actually been tracking how often the harvest shows up. When it's got a H here, that means the harvest showed up. When it's got 2 lines here, it means it didn't show up. It's been 31 31 maps out of the last 50 maps for the harvest to show up naturally. So with 30,000 life force and 31 maps, it gives you around 1,000 life force per harvest, which is really nice. I think that's about 20 chaos every time you go into the harvest. That's been adding up very well. All in all, the strategy is going well. If you got the time to sit at your computer and stay logged in for all the trades, I think it's definitely worth doing. The maps can be a little bit rough, however, because you got to go for all those extra map modifier nodes on your Atlas tree, and they make the maps hard. If the map rolls 2 projectiles, then the monsters actually end up having 4 projectiles because of the increased map modifiers. If it rolls crit chance, instead of having 300 or 400% crit chance, the monsters get 600%. They're pretty tough maps, so you got to make sure your build can handle it, but it seems definitely worthwhile. Anyway, if you want to see the final result, make sure you give us a like and subscribe, and this should be out in the next few days. Got to say, I'm slowing down a little bit because doing the same thing over and over again is quite tiresome, and you can't really blast these maps that quick. By the time you sort and organise your loot, you're looking at about 10 minutes a map, so it takes me a little while to get through all these maps. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.